What's up, guys? Keith All here. I'm coming back with another eBay low-end card sales recap. This is the weekend edition, so it wasn't as hectic of a weekend as normal. I was thinking I might do a little better. I didn't do horrible. Last weekend, I said the main factor was probably because I didn't list anything. I actually did list some cards this weekend, and I didn't do as good, but I didn't do horrible either. So any sales is a good sale for me. I'm happy with that. Um, I've seen a few more volume wise, but we actually had some higher dollar sales on the low end. All are going to be envelope orders, though. All of them are going to go standard envelope. But I did have 6 total to review for this past weekend. I really thought that I would have some baseball cards to go out. Did not. So 6 orders, 0 baseball. It's only 2 sports. And as you see, one of them on top is football. So let's go ahead and get into the stack, and we'll go through these quick. And at the end, I'll show you. I had a little trip today. I'm making the video a little later than I normally would. Made a little trip into town today. Just went out to eat breakfast, and then we got a new BJ's here. So I went there and checked it out, see what they had, and then Target Run. Of course, I got to go look for some cards. Target Run, and then there was a strikeout, but went by GameStop. Run into a new collector. It was pretty cool. He was checking out some of the product they had at GameStop. GameStop actually was loaded, so we'll share those pickups at the very end, and that'll be videos upcoming for the Less Rip series. Be stuff I'll be opening up. So either way, let's get this one started. We start out with a brand new Panini Illusions Brock Bowers green. I think they're called Green Emerald rookie card. So this one sold for $425. Sold same day. All the listings were from when I was looking, they were all for about $375, $399 to $499 range. So I threw mine up for $425. I think I had an offer. Figured I'd get an offer for $399 at some point, but no, it sold same day for $425. So quick sale on the Bowers. Obviously, we've talked about Bowers on here before. He's a beast of a tight end. New QB in town with Geno Smith. Probably have an even better season, barring any injuries or anything. So anything Bowers does very well for me. So $425 on that one. And next one, we'll stay with football. So we go with 2025 Topps Chrome, or 2024 technically. Come out in 25, but it's 2024 Topps Chrome football. Still unlicensed, but still cool to see Topps with cards. Will be licensed here, I think, next year. Bo Jackson. So this is Bo Jackson base. Sold a day after listing. I'd listed it for $1.85 for a base. Maybe I should have went $1.99. I mean, we're talking about 14 cents, but either way, I listed all my other base of any notable players for $1.75, $1.85. And I did both for the 185, so 10 cents higher. Sold it quick, so it was nice to get a liquid item out, of a base card of a star like Bo Jackson. So 185 on that one. Next one's a 2-card order. And this one's pretty cool. Topps had announced the buyback of the 2025 Topps Chrome WWE cards. And the buyback is between 4 different wrestlers, all of which will have title matches at WrestleMania. The current World Heavyweight Champ is Gunther. So I went through I think it was 2 Topps Chrome's blasters that I picked up. I went through my cards from that I had in the stack, and actually had 2 participants in the buyback program. So I was like, well, let me go ahead if they lose the match, the cards are going to be worthless. So I'll show you the next card. I said, I'm going to go ahead and list them and get rid of them and make a little bit of money off of them. First one up here, they picked up a 2023 Donruss Elite Gunther. And that's just the base. And to go with the Gunther is his 2025 Topps Chrome base. So normally this card would be a 185, 199 type listing. But since it's on buyback, if he wins his match, the Chrome buyback will be $20 for these base cards. That's redeemable at a card shop or participate in card shops, or I think you can send them into a couple locations, like Steel City or David Adams, stuff like that. But anyways, it'd be worth 20, and that's $20 credit to, like I said, a hobby shop or anything. But since I feel like he's not going to win, I don't know. I might be wrong, but I feel like Jey Uso is going to win that match because they've really been pushing Jey Uso. So if he lost the match, this card would be in that $1.99 or less range for a sale. So I went ahead and sold it. And for the Elite and this 2025 Chrome Gunther, the 2-card lot, I got $10.74. So I think I listed this one for $8.99 and sold it within 2 days. So very liquid. Now, if he wins, I get $20 credit? Yes, sure. But now that my local shop, I do have another couple local shops 30, 45 minutes away. But now that my local shop of Cards Infinity is, since he's done, and moved on or whatever, I could easily go in there and hand these to him without, it's right across from my work. But since he's done, I was like, I'm going to get rid of these, make a little bit of money. And like I said, if they lose the match, the cards are going to be basically, worthless. I make 75 cents. So I'll take my $10.74 total on those two and run. Next one up, another football card. So another Topps Chrome football of a legend. This one's LT. So Lawrence Taylor base from the new 2025 Topps Chrome football. And this one sold for $1.75. So I think I listed this one. I listed Steve Young. Obviously, the bow you saw. Most of them were $1.75 or $1.85, but I did the LT for $1.75. Sold it a day later, so nice and liquid on that one. And the last one, go right back to the buyback program. All right, so this one's going to be a little different, though. This is the sepia refractor parallel of Charlotte Flair, who she's facing Tiffany Stratton for the women's title. So if she wins, this card would actually be worth double the 20. It'd be worth 40 because it's parallel. Now, if it was numbered, it goes up in value. All of them go up in value. But I don't know, with a 50-50 chance on her winning. I'm not sure if they'll push her to win or if she won't. All other sales on the card before they announced the buyback were $3, $4, $5 pretty much at most. Like $5.99 might have been the highest I've seen, and that was pretty close after release date of this product. So with that being said, I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and take my money and run, just like I said before. So I initially listed this one for like $25, and I was going to leave it for a few days and just see. And I didn't see any recent sales on eBay, so I saw one auction of the card going that was going to end, I think, Saturday. So I followed that one, and it ended for 15 plus $1.25 shipping. So, about 16 and a half bucks basically. So I moved mine down to $19.99 or best offer. And I took a best offer overnight last night for $17 on this one. So, like I said, before they announced buyback, you can get this card for $3 or $4 or sell it for 3 or 4. After buyback, I sold it for 17 on the best offer. And like I said, if she wins, it's worth 40. But if she loses, it's back to $4. So I went ahead and took my money, and I made 17, so it's a profit. So I'm happy with that. Either way, sold both of the buyback cards pretty quickly over the weekend. Just listed them, I think, Friday. So 6 cards in total for this week, or for this weekend. No baseball, unusual. I'm surprised. I thought we'd do a little more baseball with the season set to kick off. Well, I know it's already started, but technically here in the States, it kicks off Thursday. Should be a national holiday. Opening day baseball. I mean, let's push for that. That way I can be out of work. I can watch some games. I mean, they play baseball all day Thursday, but instead I got to work all day. So kind of a bummer, but either way, I'm looking forward to that. And since we covered the recap, now I'm going to show you what I picked up. And I will tell you that if you're out in the wild looking for cards, my target is blah. There's just not a lot happening. I don't see a whole lot of restocking going on. Pokemon, non existent. New products, sports cards. I mean, I found a few things, I think the last time I went, but today was pretty much a complete strikeout. They didn't have much of anything. Had some Top Series 1. I've seen that pretty commonly across the board. So I walked out of Target with nothing today, and I went to GameStop. And GameStop has been sneaky good. I think I mentioned it before here. GameStop actually had some, I don't know if you remember, I do remember, Panini Prism. There's 1920 Panini Prism basketball hanger boxes. They had Zion on the front. They were very popular when they came out. I mean, everybody thought Zion was like, the next big thing in basketball. Obviously, injuries and stuff held him back. But I just remember when I saw those today, it just brought back nostalgia of me walking into Walmart on a Friday night and finding a whole row of hanger boxes of those prisms. And I was like super excited because I knew how much of a chase it was. And I think I bought like 5. I ended up hitting one Zion rookie and a couple John Morants. But either way, pretty cool. They had some older stuff at GameStop. So, anyways, I'm gonna share my pickups, and I will have these some Let's Rip series videos up with these on them. I had to grab one of these. I had to grab an Easter egg. So 2025 Series 1, they have some cool parallels. There's your price. Pro member 1424. 2 holiday variations, 1 exclusive card inside. So that's pretty cool. There's 59 total cards. So not a bad price for the Easter eggs. So I'll be opening that up. I only grabbed 1. They had a few more, but figured I'd try one just to see. Next one up. And I got talked into buying this one. 2022 Panini Chronicles WWE. Now I love Chronicles WWE. I've had some luck with the recent one from last year, 2020. I don't know if it's 23 or 24. I guess it was 24. For WWE, I had some pretty good luck with those. This one was 25. But with WrestleMania coming up and wrestling cards have been doing well for me, this was the last one on the shelf. I said, what the heck, I'm going to grab it. So I will be opening that one up. Looking forward to that. And the last one is a bit of a surprise for me. But I just wanted to do it for the simple fact that the price was really good. And I've seen, a lot of the people I follow that sell quite a few of these Garbage Pail Kids cards. So, Garbage Pail Kids Chrome. Now, obviously this is nostalgic, from back in the day, from a long time ago. Now they have, the new stuff. So I was like, you know what? Why not? The main reason I said why not is because of that. $18.99 for a blaster box. This is chrome. I mean, definitely worth it. $18.99. You're not going to see many sports cards blasters anymore. Back in the day, you could get them for $20. Not anymore. So for $18.99 at GameStop, they had a few more. I went ahead and scooped up one. So I will be trying to rip that one here soon as well. So 3 new pickups for the Let's Rip series. I was running a little low in inventory. Either way, overall, pretty fun. Nice little weekend. I'm about to package these up quickly, and then I got to go pick up a kid, go dad mode after that. So either way, thank you guys for the support. Please like and subscribe if you dig. And good luck in any kind of rips you do, any collecting. And take care, guys.